Hey guys, it's Jamie. So I've been seeing a lot of tweets and conversations about this new Gillette advert, which is being described as standing with the Me Too movement and standing up against toxic masculinity and calling out toxic masculinity and some of these behaviours like sexual harassment and mansplaining that is displayed by some men. Now I've seen both criticism and praise for the advert, and until this morning I wasn't really sure what had happened in this advert. I'd just seen some people like, boycott Gillette, I'm never shaving with this again, and other people like, this is fantastic, we need more adverts like this. And I'm just like, well, I need to watch this to form my own opinion on it. So I did. I watched it this morning, and if you've not watched it yourself, I would highly recommend you watch it. Maybe before watching the rest of this video so that you can like develop your own opinion on it before you hear mine, I don't know. But yes, this is my personal opinion on the Gillette advert and the whole argument of toxic masculinity. Personally, I think the advert was very well done in most respects. I think it was slightly overdone. It relied a little bit too heavily on certain stereotypes, but it was an advert. It was trying to reach as broader audience and cover as many topics as possible within a short amount of time. To get a clear message across, sometimes you have to rely on very, very obvious examples. And in terms of the stereotypes, it was those like stereotypes of being a man that it was addressing. Those things of like, boys will be boys and just let men get on with this and let them get away with that. It was addressing those behaviours. So of course it's going to be filled with stereotypes. But at the core of it, really, it was just encouraging men to be the best they can be. I mean, that was the whole kind of tagline, very similar to the tagline, a best a man can get. And when you just look at the core message, I don't know why so many people are really angry. Well, no, I do know why, but I don't understand. Personally. It wasn't trying to say that all men behave in these ways. It was basically addressing some behaviours that are negative that come from a select number of men and saying, let's not put up with this anymore. Let's speak up about this and let's try and be better than this in the future. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, I'm never buying Gillette again, or showing photos of their Gillette razor in the toilet. I personally would have just put it in the bin if I felt that strongly about it. You're the one that's gonna have to put your hand down a toilet now. But in my opinion, if you see that advert as a personal attack or take it personally, then maybe there's a reason for that. Either some people need to have a look at their own behaviour or have misunderstood the message of the advert. It wasn't telling men that if you're a man, you're inherently an asshole. It was just pointing out some of these behaviours that have just been accepted in society from men for so long and saying, let's not accept them anymore because they're not really right, are they? So I think it's a combination of the whole idea, if you've done nothing wrong, there's no reason to be defensive, but it's also understanding that this was a call out on certain behaviours that some men within society do, not a call out on men in general. It was more of a call to action to not put up with these behaviours anymore. I also think it's a bit of a cop-out to have a counter-argument and go, well, women aren't perfect either. Well, that's not the topic of the video. Fact is, no one's perfect, and this video was addressing the imperfections caused in society by toxic masculinity. Whether you want to believe it's a real thing or not, it's just a term used for these behaviours. Things like mansplaining, sexual harassment, and bullying, and basically saying, let's not celebrate these. Let's not celebrate these behaviours and let's try and do better going forward. Let's be more caring and empathetic people all around. I don't know, I literally just watched it and this is like my instant reaction on how it made me feel and like my take on all of the shit going down and all the comments and the tweets. I mean, if you're on YouTube, it's like nobody has anything good to say about it. If you're on Twitter, pretty much everyone has good stuff to say. I do think that we need to kickstart these conversations about stereotypical behaviour and damaging behaviour from all different types of people. And this particular advert was addressing things like toxic masculinity. You can completely disagree with me on this. I don't mind. My voice went really high pitched. It's okay. This is just like my opinion. Share your opinion in the comments down below. And yeah, if you like this video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you would like to. Social media links in the description box below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.